What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Neymar with his shh celebration, right? Finger up to the lips. A little bit harder than just a normal portrait because we got like a hand in the way of his mouth and all that kind of stuff. So use a pencil and an eraser, sketch it out lightly, hit pause if I go too fast. We got a head tilt and something obstructing his face. So let's go. Let's give this a go. So, center point of my page about here, we're going to come up a little bit and start with his eye, right? So we're going to go diagonal first, and then we bring it across, and then down. Okay, and he does have like some eyelashes here, but they're so small. It's just tiny little eyelashes, right? So bottom eyelid line curves around here, up into the tear duct, which would be around here. And again, we'll just make that look a bit more like eyelashes. And his tear duct should be here. So we have an eyelid line that comes out here and just down like so. And it comes across the top and down the back as well. And this kind of comes to lines around his eye. So his iris, just a circle coming down from the top eyelid line. And then the pupil just somewhere in the middle. Get it as centered as we can. Okay. Right, so we'll have some bottom eyelash lines just coming across here. Some dots and dashes just coming across like so. And then his eyebrow with a shave in one of them. So this one, say here. So we just start with some like hairlines like so. And then this starts to come across here, right? And it can be sort of a sketchy, hairy line. But we have a shave gone out of his eyebrow like here. All right, so it kind of stops there and then restarts coming down this way. Okay. Right, like that. And then he does have some bags under his eyes, like some round sort of bags under his eyes there. Right, kind of like that. So we go over and do the other eye. Now his head is tilted, right? So we're on a diagonal. We're not like straight across. The other eye is a little bit lower down, right? And your eye width across, so you measure his eye. It fits in between both of his eyes, so that's how you know where the next eye starts. Okay. So again, we do kind of the same thing. It's a little bit different over this side, but this eye might be a little bit smaller. But hey, it's only tiny. So we go across like so, and then down the back there. And we will add some eyelash lines. And then the eyelid line kind of just comes down the back there. And there's another one at the front here. Bottom eyelid line curves around. towards the tear duct at the front, so very small, slender eyes like so. And then his iris and his pupil, so you do another sort of half circle, semicircle, curving down. And around like so. And then we can just see his pupil here. Okay. Okay, and then like eyelid lines, eyelash lines around the bottom, little dots and dashes for his bottom eyelashes. And he has a bag underneath his eye. Like so. And then we have an eyebrow again on this side, hairy sort of thing, and it goes this way. And the eyebrow on this side will just go kind of down here, up. Like so. And then we have like a nose line sort of coming in here from the eyebrow. Okay, so his nose then. Right, so we got like his nose, so the bump for his nose here comes down, and then his finger is pressed against his nose, so it kind of just stops there. You might see a line on the other side as well. Right, so what we can see of his nose, we got a finger here. Okay, so we're gonna like put the top of the finger like right here. You could draw the face first, but then you have to erase loads of stuff. So we'll just start with the finger. We'll put this here. Right, and this has like a knuckle sticking out, down, out to another knuckle, down like so. Okay, down to his hand eventually. And we got like a fingernail on top. And then some sort of skin lines and like knuckle lines and stuff here. Okay, so then for the rest of the nose, right, we can just see his nostril kind of coming out the side here, right? So it kind of curves out and around like so. And then the bottom of the nose comes out from here up to his nostril on this side. We add that sort of dark shadow. And then the nostril comes around. Like that. And like the tip of his nose is like here. Okay, and then he could have like lines just for the bridge of his nose on the side. right? So then his lips, right, and they're like pursed up and like going shh, right? So we go around here, around the back. And then the middle line kind of just comes across. And we'll have this dark sort of section, the shadow, for where he's going shh. And just along the back here as well. And then this, his bottom lip then, so it comes around here and up the other side. And then his chin is like down here, and this is like a hairy sort of line for his chin on this side. And he's got like lots of beard and all that kind of stuff. It's like a shadow here, right? So his chin is like beardy and it comes up his jaw. Like there. And then it goes up the side of the head. And it kind of like sticks out here up to the sideburn. Right, so then we got like a knuckle here, right? Another sort of finger coming up like so, and then just goes down this way around for another finger, right? And then his beard on this side sort of sticks out up his face here. Right, like so. So then the beard all inside here, right? So we've got like his beard coming down the side of his face like this. And then his mustache comes down around there and around from the corner of his lip. Then around here. It could be like an edge line just on the top of his lip. And then more beard just comes out from the side of his mouth. Around here. And then up his face. And it'll eventually like join his sideburn just up there. And this could have texture on it just to make it look a bit more hairy. The line coming down here as well. Okay, so tricky enough that now. That is difficult because of the finger. You kind of have to guess where things are going a little bit. So let's see, he's got like a cheekbone sort of here a little bit. Right, so then we'll go for hair now, right? So his sideburn and his hairline kind of connect, right? So we've got this kind of V here, and then his hairline kind of just comes up, and it's very shaved, so very shaved on the side, so you can barely see it. And on this side of his head, it seems to be more turned away, so it kind of goes up that way. And then his ear sort of comes out from behind his head on this side. So we got an ear here. Right, sort of sticks out like so. And he's got just the holes for his earrings. You could give him an earring if you wanted. But he's just got these two sort of holes here. Right, and then the other ear is kind of more hidden, so it goes around like so on that side of his head. We can see some more sort of ear lines inside here. Right, so that kind of thing for his ear on that side. And then his head just comes up here. Right, and then we meet his hairline that comes across here. And he's got like real curly sort of hair, right? So it like and like all the gel has gone out of it, so it's because he's been running around and he's just scored a goal. So real curly all around there. Right, and the size of the forehead, just if you're wondering, like proportions of things. So the nose and the forehead are usually the same size. So that and that are about the same. And like eyebrows to nose would be about the same as nose to chin because he has a beard, right? And his head is tilted this way. So like here to here will be about the same as here to here. And then nose to bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin. So there and there are about the same. Okay. So we'll add just some more lines just for the side of his temple of his skull. Just going up that way. And then like he's got some sort of frown lines here. And like just coming across the head. Just adding a bit more shadow on his bottom lip here. Okay, and then the rest of his curly hair just coming around here, so same sort of thing again. And you could have like single strands just like coming up. All right. Okay, and you can add like textures inside here if you want. And maybe some on the shaved part of his head. Okay, so I think that's the best I can do for his face. Not bad. It does look like him a little bit. That's difficult drawing now. So if you manage to get that far, fair play. So his neck then, right? So it comes down kind of from where the ear joins the beard, kind of like comes down this way. Right, and sort of like scoops off that way. And then you have like another sort of neck muscle there. Maybe like something else there. So the rest of that hand, right? So we did one finger here. So then we got like another finger coming out here. Sort of scoops down that way. And then it goes behind his little finger. It goes behind there. And then we got like more knuckle lines just coming down like this way. And hand lines and stuff going down towards his wrist, which is like bandaged normally. Does he have like weak wrists or something? So his little finger curves down like so, around the back, like so, and then curving around here, back of the hand. So we've got all these wrinkles and stuff, and then we can just see the underneath of that finger there, maybe a fingernail, right? So then the side of the hand just comes down this way, and some wrinkles for skin and stuff there. Right, and then he's got a bandage over it, which goes down here. So, and this will have like bandage lines like this, just curving around. Like so. And just some knuckle lines on the finger as well. Right, so kind of like that. Right, so then his collar, Paris Saint-Germain jersey on. Right, so there's a collar there, like that. And he's not a crazy muscly guy, right? So his shoulders are quite narrow. Well, for an athlete, right? He doesn't obviously hit the weights that much. So that, or maybe he does. No offense, Neymar. So this goes down that way. He's so skilled he doesn't need to. And then we have like some shoulder lines. And then the Paris Saint-Germain jersey has like a stitching sort of line that comes across here. Right, and like some fold lines and stuff. Right, and then we have the red and white crest. There's like another line around this, like a bumping line, a stitching line. And then the red and white goes down that way, and then we can just see that circular crest here with another circle inside. And I'll draw it in. It's drawn with white, but I'll draw it in with black. So the Eiffel Tower, like so, with a line across here. And then there's more lines inside, say. And you can put P, Paris. And the Saint-Germain is tiny. I can't even see it, but there's like a symbol here. Okay, and then the last thing I like to do on drawings like this is just go around my edge and just make it a little bit thicker. Okay, so I think that's the best I can do. That's how to draw Neymar. Shush. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.